Representative Johnson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Colleagues, over the last 3 or 4 days, my inbox legislatively has been filled with, I've got to say, some of the most sincere and well-written and personal emails that I think I've received in my tenure as a representative. And these have come from people throughout my district talking about the level of funding that is currently projected to go to K-12 in the next budget cycle. And they're talking about what these numbers will mean for them and their districts. And I'm talking about school districts from Hood River to Gresham Barlow to Oregon Trail to Corbett. And the verdict is clear that the level of funding that is currently in the K-12 budget for next year is just not going to be adequate. And you know, it's really hard for me to believe that we find ourselves in this position again. Because, 2 years ago, we made a really serious effort in this building and in this legislature to reinvest in kids by putting some really significant new resources into K-12 and through the state school fund. When you add up the budget increase from 2013 and the extra $100 million that we were able to come up with in the special session, we were able to put nearly $1 billion of new money into K-12. That was significant. That was a very, very good thing that we did. And this meant that in this current biennium, most districts were able to add back full academic years for the first time in some districts in many years. Many districts have been able to add back classroom teachers, which, as we know, helps to lower class size and provides quality instruction for our kids. And I would wager the bet that for each of us that are incumbents who were reelected during this last campaign season, we spent a fair amount of time patting ourselves on the back saying, we did a pretty good thing for kids in this last budget cycle. And deservedly so, we did. We did some great things. And the feeling was that, we've stopped the bleeding. We have stemmed the tide. We've turned the corner. And now we're going to begin to seriously reinvest in K-12 and in public education again. Which brings me back to today and to the letters from the teachers and the students and the parents that continue to flood my inbox saying that $7.235 billion is going to be another cuts budget. It will involve layoffs. It will involve lost instructional days. So colleagues, I hope we can come together as we go through this budget cycle. We've got to get that number to $7.5 billion because that is a break-even number for K-12. So I'm here to roll up my sleeves, do whatever work I can do. I hope you all will join me. But to send that budget back to K-12 at $7.235 is just unacceptable. We got to do better. It's not a 40-40-20 budget. This is a cuts budget, and it's not going to help us attain the goals that we have so, I think, wonderfully taken on as a chamber. So thank you, colleagues.